Ibn Khaldun, full name Abu Zaid Abd al-Rahman ibn Muhammad ibn Khaldun, was born on May 27, 1332 in Tunis, then part of the Hafsid Sultanate of Ifriqiya, present-day Tunisia. He hailed from an influential family of scholars and jurists, which greatly influenced his intellectual development. Ibn Khaldun received a comprehensive education in Islamic law, theology, Arabic grammar, rhetoric, logic, and philosophy. He served as a judge, Qadi, in various North African cities, including Tunis, Fez, and Granada, where he gained practical experience in legal matters and governance. Ibn Khaldun also held diplomatic positions, representing the Marinid Sultanate of Fez in diplomatic missions to the Marinid court in Tunis and to the court of King Pedro of Castile. His most famous work is the Muqaddimah, Introduction or Prolegomena, a comprehensive introduction to his larger historical work, Kitab al-Ibar, the Book of Lessons, also known as the Muqaddimah of Ibn Khaldun. The Muqaddimah is considered one of the greatest works of historiography, sociology, and economics in the Islamic tradition. In the Muqaddimah, Ibn Khaldun introduced his theory of asabiyya, or social cohesion, as a key factor in the rise and decline of civilizations. He argued that civilizations go through cyclical patterns of growth, peak, and decline, influenced by factors such as leadership, environment, and social cohesion. Ibn Khaldun's ideas on historical cycles and the rise and fall of civilizations predate similar concepts in Western thought by several centuries. His approach to history was empirical and focused on analyzing historical events and patterns based on observation and evidence. Ibn Khaldun emphasized the importance of understanding the cultural, social, and economic context of historical events. He also wrote extensively on economics, including theories on taxation, labor, and the role of government in economic development. Ibn Khaldun's views on economics were ahead of his time and anticipated many concepts in modern economics, such as supply and demand, division of labor, and the role of government in regulating markets. He critiqued the excessive taxation and bureaucratic inefficiencies of contemporary Muslim governments, which he saw as contributing to the decline of prosperity and social cohesion. Ibn Khaldun's ideas on government and governance influenced later political thinkers, including Machiavelli and Montesquieu. He was a polymath, with interests ranging from history and sociology to philosophy, law, and natural sciences. Ibn Khaldun wrote several other works, including Kitab al-Ibar, a comprehensive history of the world up to his time, and al-Muqaddimah fi Ilm al-Hadith, a treatise on the science of hadith. His works were widely circulated and translated into various languages, contributing to his lasting influence across different cultures and civilizations. Ibn Khaldun was also a prolific traveler, visiting numerous cities and regions throughout the Islamic world during his lifetime. He experienced firsthand the political upheavals and social changes of his time, which informed his historical analysis and theories. Ibn Khaldun's approach to historiography emphasized the importance of objectivity, critical inquiry, and rigorous methodology. He criticized historians who relied on hearsay and conjecture rather than verifiable evidence and rational analysis. Ibn Khaldun's writings on sociology explored topics such as social organization, urbanization, and the dynamics of group behavior. He observed the formation of social classes and the rise of urban centers as key drivers of historical change. Ibn Khaldun's theories on social dynamics and group solidarity laid the groundwork for modern sociological inquiry. He emphasized the role of culture and shared identity in fostering social cohesion and collective action. Ibn Khaldun's insights into the nature of power and authority remain relevant in contemporary discussions on politics and governance. He argued that rulers must maintain the trust and support of their subjects to ensure stability and legitimacy. Ibn Khaldun's writings on education advocated for a holistic approach that combines intellectual development with moral and ethical training. He believed that a well-rounded education was essential for cultivating virtuous and capable leaders. Ibn Khaldun's philosophy of history sought to uncover the underlying patterns and causes of historical events. He rejected deterministic explanations of history, instead emphasizing the role of human agency and contingent factors. Ibn Khaldun's historical methodology influenced later historians and philosophers, including Hegel and Marx. He was critical of blind adherence to tradition and superstition, advocating for rational inquiry and empirical observation.